A health professional has been jailed for sexually assaulting a patient at York Hospital. Adewale Kudabo, 47, who arrived in the UK from Nigeria 9 months ago and was working as a health assistant at the York Hospital at the time of the offenses. Kudabo assaulted the woman when she was particularly vulnerable owing to a serious health condition which made her effectively immobile, York Crown Court heard. Kudabo, a married family man, kissed the patient on the lips and against her will while she was lying in bed and barely able to move due to her condition. Prosecutor Henry said that Kudabo leaned down and kissed the woman on the lips after giving her a bed bath. She tried to pull her head away to avoid the assault, but to no avail. On the second occasion, a few days later, the victim refused Kudabo's offer of a bed bath, whereupon he leaned down and kissed her again as she was laid helpless on her hospital bed. The victim ultimately reported the matters to police, and Kudabo was brought in for questioning and appeared for sentence on 10 June after pleading guilty to 2 counts of sexual assault. He told officers that what he had done was in keeping with his job and said he had kissed the woman on the forehead, not the lips. He claimed he had acted out of sympathy for the woman and the condition she was in. A statement read out by the prosecution, the victim said she had since been living with feelings of helplessness, fear, and loss of trust in people. She had suffered anxiety attacks, depression, and flashbacks to the incidents. The trauma continues to impact her on a daily basis, said Mr. Fernandez. Defense barrister Jerry Sodipe said that Kudabo accepted that his actions were inappropriate. Judge Alex Menery said that Kudabo had abused the trust placed in him as a healthcare professional. He said although Kudabo still claimed that they were kisses to the forehead in sympathy for the woman, "I'm satisfied it was a kiss on the lips." He said the assaults had had a profound effect on the victim and her personal life. She was particularly vulnerable. She was effectively immobile in her hospital bed and almost entirely dependent on others for her care, added the judge. She placed her trust in you as a carer to look after her, and you abused that trust. It seems to me that appropriate punishment can only be marked with immediate custody to mark the seriousness of these offenses and the seriousness of what you did to someone in your care. Kudabo pleaded guilty to 2 counts of sexual assault on the first day of his trial in April. Kudabo was handed a 12-month jail sentence but was told he would serve only half of that before being released on prison license. He was ordered to sign on the sex offenders register for 10 years.
But why?